and then the #1 most popular person to compete in the 1v1 is Miracle. People want to see what happens when he's able to discard the baggage that is the teams.
Damn.
And
you know, Arteezy wasn't even supposed to play in the 1v1s. He was only in because the Ice didn't want to play.
But it's understandable. Ice played in the 1v1 tournaments that happened back during TI.
He's already the champion.
Running there. Yeah, he's already proved himself. He doesn't need to do it again.
Just quit while you're on top.
No, we got no funny business though. Last time around, both Miracle and Miracle and Arteezy kind of faced up against each other, and they kind of had a little bit of fun in the middle lane. And we had the longest 1v1 we had in the quarterfinals.
Look at this, Burning. Look at his chicken. It's slightly outside of base for that maximum efficiency. Radiant side, it's in the fountain. Please, Miracle. That extra few seconds could save you.
I would also say, casual Donkey. I'm never a fan of this. It should instantly bind it to the player.
Sometimes it tilts your teammates.
Well,
and opponents.
It could be, but it's also auto-bought. So for those guys, they don't have to spend any money on their original Courier.
Do we have any taunts equipped on either of these fellas?
Well, we definitely know there's one on Miracle, because he used it during the quarterfinals.
The other button.
But
taunt? Yeah, okay, I see one taunt, okay. And let's see if the Spirit Arteezy lives on in the block. Miracle, is he going to get it? Does he have the taunt? Okay, they both have the taunt. Yeah. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't get the block. Sad. Arteezy's dead.
Well, originally we weren't certain about this because it was written in the rules that you're not allowed to interfere with the creep path thing. And then it seems like everyone was just like, you know what, screw it.
It's like, no, it's like they said Fissure and like Tusk Shards and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't listed in the basic rules that were given out.
Oh, the block!
Miracle doesn't have the advantage here, but it may. Okay, they will meet just slightly on the side of Burning's. Huge advantage.
I think Burning doesn't have to go. Ooh. Oh. Looking at the souls, 0 to 1. They're actually committing pretty hard in terms of CS. Wow.
Okay, Burning. That's we subscribe to the book of Obi-Wan, but dude, Miracle, he's not missing uphill.
How did he trade uphill? That is insane.
Know.
He did get his range creep tonight, and he still has 0 souls. 0 to 3. Uh-oh.
He's focusing all of his damage into Miracle, who isn't too healthy yet, but Miracle's Courier is already on the run. Like, he got his last hit in, he got his money, so the salve should already be on the way.
Ruh-roh. 4 souls and counting. 5 souls to 1. Burning's getting smoked here.
Burning's meant to be the master of CS. Right now, he's the master of, well, catching air.
He has a salve coming.
He does.
He can go for it. That's the cool thing about SF versus SF. It actually doesn't matter that much if you're behind the souls, because if you're sick with raises, you can outplay and go for the kill.
Well, that's the ultimate thing, right? For any SF, it's the catch-up kind of play. And we do get to change heroes once we hit the grand final. So we've had SFs the entire way through, but once we hit the grand final, I believe it's the loser gets to choose what hero was then played after the first match.
So, the automatic outplay.
Okay, Burning, you went
from the denies. Oh, he's gonna get his range creep tonight here. Unless he hits the raise, dodge.
Stay close. Miracle can still deny up his own range creep. It's just sitting up there on the hillside.
He's worried about it getting raised by Burning. Burning.
Okay, that's one way to do it. Just completely zone him out.
He's still getting XP from all these creeps, so no big deal.
Yep. But Miracle's still holding on to 13 souls. When he hits that raise, it hits hard. And Burning, he's still only sitting at like that level 2.
He doesn't look stressed out. Look at this clam.
Yeah, he looks very chilled.
Word of my career.
He's having to back up for it, however.
Damn, triple salves. Oh, that's disgustingly good. So we have 3 salves on Miracle to Burning 0. Burning just has a clarity up on him, and he is getting dominated. So 16 souls to 6.
Really? He wants to commit to this. Going to hit the first raise.
He has the HP advantage right now, bro.
Mm-hmm. Miracle salve repairs that.
Souls is coming back.
You almost need to have like the soul counter, like the 8 to 16 at the moment. Burning needs to have that damage. Without that damage, it's so difficult for him to last it unless he's going to commit his raises. But as we've kind of seen throughout most of this 1v1 tournament, those raises are being saved up because they're all meant for the hero. You don't have enough to trigger off enough. In fact, Burning's only got 1 raise available at the moment.
Wow. This CS is looking really bad for Burning.
Yeah.
Do you think the crowd's still going to cheer if Miracle wins?
I think so. Like, that was a pretty damn big cheer like when he came out as well. Like, obviously Burning and Miracle arrived at the same time, and Burning is a legend in these parts. But
ooh, that was a hard raise to hit. Got the 2 creep with that. Got to get those 2-in-1s now. It's Burning very, very far behind. Just hit double-digit souls. Look at that quick buy. Salve, salve, salve.
I'm wondering actually what Miracle does here. Like, do you go for the 3rd point up in souls, just accepting the fact this is a little bit more of a passive start?
Like he's going to hit the max. Level 2 is the same as level 3 for him right now. Level 1's the same as level 2 for him, almost. I see Miracle going for the Mingo and the stick. Has that burst mana. Oh, boots. Oh, this is really bad. The thing about boots is you can trade your long range raise and run away. And then once you do that, like you can't actually come up as the other SF until you top yourself off, especially once level 5 hits. So Burning's in a really bad position. He could die anytime or get bullied at any time.
Right now, Miracle just runs in. There's your first raise.
Now he has to salve up, and if Miracle by chance hits the salve up. But look at Burning's chicken. It's all the way back in base, and he is very low on gold.
It's almost at this point where it's maybe even worth the upgrade to the Courier just to bring it out a little bit quicker.
He doesn't have gold, though, to even buy enough salves. He's not going to get the siege creep either. Oh, no.
So Miracle's winning the regeneration race. Burning can't really stand close. He's just hoping he can get some stick charges, but both of them are playing with that either as well. So Burning doesn't really get the advantage.
If he's level 5, then it's back to even, I would say, in terms of kill potential. Oh, tower hit. Oh my!
Miracle! So much damage. Has to Fairy Fire as well as stick. Well, all those consumables that he had, he'll have to start burning through them.
Oh man, he was close to getting a double raise.
And now Burning starting to find the CS.
Wait, what happened to his 3 selves?
I don't know.
He used all 3 of them? Did he use one and then it get taken off by right click? It seems like that was a case, but Burning, again, doesn't really matter too much about how many souls. Yeah, tower hurts. The T1s keep getting buffed, and it's painful.
Well, this is not really the party Miracle thought he was going to be in. He actually did upgrade his Courier as well, so he spent his money on that.
Going for the glasses readjustment while there's no creeps to be slain.
All right, so Burning has managed to work his way back into this. 29-12 up against 24. The CS looks good. The space is looking better. Miracle does have his level 6, however.
Are they going to use scans, too? It's like, oh, man, he's hiding in the trees. Hit this blind out, and that would be...
Well, there's nothing to stop you, but then again, the raise is burning so low. Miracle will take it from the high ground. Burning will fall.
He still had a Fairy Fire.
And he taps it out. This has been the way of it.
What happened? Oh, no.
He did not trigger it. So Miracle will advance his way forward into the grand final, taking the semi-final 1-0. The path of the non-Chinese actually remains alive.
I want to see how many people are leaving the crowd. Actually, it's not that many.
No.
Maybe
hey,
like
remember,
less than 10%.
Miracle still awesome. And we've got 2 great opponents coming up very soon as well. As he's just come off the back of his win. Paparazzi's going to be forced to come into the boxes to play out, and he'll be going up against Newbies SC. That's the next matchup, so I cannot wait to see that one and see